so fetch.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Kaiya, and today we are going to be listening to Ne Obliviscaris' new single, Equus. Now, this is a single, it's been out for a couple months, but this is the first time I'm going to hear it. They are releasing a brand new album this month on March 24th. It is called Exul, so we will be deep and daving into that album. And I'm really excited. I've never listened to this band before, and I want to give a huge shout out to Season of Mist for partnering with me on this video. I am so excited and so honored to be partnered with this record label, and yeah, they have some amazing artists on their roster. So we're going to be diving into some new releases that are coming out over the next few months. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please feel free to do so. I post weekly videos documenting my metal journey as a brand new metalhead. I also have a Discord, the Moshpit. There's an invite link down below in my description, as well as my P.O. box if you feel inclined to send something to be featured in our metal unboxing videos. So without further ado, let's get into Equus. I hope I'm saying that right. Ooh. Strings? Pause for a second. Dude. Okay, the layered vocals of like the scream and the cleans is such a contrast. It's almost like good versus evil. He's got a gorgeous voice, like a really gorgeous voice. Immediately I'm getting like Opeth vibes. Absolutely, I'm getting Opeth vibes. I love that like you get the violin, the strings. It's got my two favorite things in it, okay? If they come out with choir in this song, I'm done for. I'm gonna cry, because like strings and acoustic guitar are my weaknesses. I already felt emotional when the strings came in, but then they brought it down and brought the acoustic guitar in, and then the cleans, and it's just 12 to 13 minute epic tracks like this are always epic. They're always just emotional, beautiful pieces. And I mentioned this in my Blood Incantation reaction too. It's like the sweet spot. Let's continue. Breathing synergy. Wild winds away to glorify through the ashen haze. Black gaze. All plays violin too. Wow. Talented. Okay. Oh, I think this is the first time we've gotten like a violin solo in a metal song. Girl. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm sold. I'm sold. And I loved how in this music video you've got the one singer that does the deeper vocals and then the cleans back to back, and we're like, it's almost, yeah, like good versus evil. Like, it's like they're working, like playing on the same team, but they're like opposites almost in that sort of frame, if that makes any sense. Beautiful music video. Loved this solo. Love that he plays violin. Total twist. Okay, let's continue. Violin being played like that. It's like he's torturing that instrument. He's making that violin scream as he's playing it, almost like it's a guitar solo. Like, and I love it because they could introduce an electric guitar to do the solo, but I love it how he's like, nah, we'll just do an electric violin, and just like wailing on this thing. I also love how the bass is leveled in this mix. There was a section when the acoustic guitar came after the violin intro where you could hear the bass just like do the super groovy, kind of jazzy little riff, and he was doing some decently higher notes on the fret words through this section. And it was money. It was money. Let's continue. right before that vocal section, when they were kind of having like all the three violinists together. Little subtlety, but you notice how the bass is following the kick drum, ba-na-na-na, you know, bum ba-na, doing little staccato hits. And then when they open up to that section where they have the main solo, this main kind of chorus, I guess, you feel it really opening up, and you notice that the bass doesn't do that staccato thing following the kick anymore. So that's kind of one of those little subtleties of how you can layer a verse and then open up to a chorus. So I thought that was really interesting, and I loved how they're giving this dark voice its own section, you know. I feel like there's a lot of pain. I'm interested to read the lyrics, but I feel like there's a lot of pain through this, a turmoil or something like that. But I love how they gave the deeper vocals its own section, and then this cleans just kind of like wail in through. So also, sorry to quick pause. They keep showing this pink woman figure, I don't know if it's a woman or not, holding what looks like a big flute or some sort of wind instrument, just like this. And so I think they're preluding, is that a word, to some sort of wind instrument solo thing. I don't know, but it seems interesting. you end it? Wow, that's quiet. That's a beautiful and haunting way to end that song. Especially paired with this music video. Build up, build up, build up. It's almost like somebody disappearing and you just see like the fog. Like, wow. I just kind of wanted to like let the ending roll, but I have some thoughts. The ending section where they're all holding skulls really reminded me of this horror movie, The Haunting in Connecticut. You might remember it, but I think there's a section in there where like all of the like haunted, all these like ghosts or whatever are like surrounding the kid. And that's kind of what it reminded me of. Beautiful music video, beautiful just like layout of the song. And I love how they leave the ending of it, this kind of third chapter of the whole record, to then bring in the electric guitar. Also, left-handed electric guitarist girl. I feel like I haven't seen that yet in our journey, and at least in a music video. I'm assuming we have listened to more people that play guitar left-handed. It's not that rare, but I feel like you just don't see it as often. But yeah, I love how they let him have his moment later in the song, and they really gave the violin. They layered it so beautifully with this music video. You first get the violin, but with other people, and then you get him, the clean vocalist, playing violin, and then he solos like an electric guitar, tortures that violin girl, but in a good way, and then you have the actual electric guitarist, different dude. And he did a very simple solo, yet emotional solo, and I love how they built up the song to where the notes that he was playing, it kind of got repetitive after a minute, but the notes that he was playing got buried because they were building it up so much. And the final straw was the deeper vocals coming in, and then they whisper it all away. That was really cool. I think, yeah, like I said, beautifully layered piece. Yeah, just a lot of unique things. Definitely Opeth vibes for sure. For sure. Let's get into some of these lyrics, girl. So Equus is going to be the first song off of this record, Exul, which I'm really excited about. I've never listened to this band before, but I've heard really good things. Let's see. So for Equus, Our Fields All Right, Is This a Dream? Mama needs to zoom in on this, okay, girl? Glowing Inferno, Reborn, Red Dawn, Searing, Auric Chariot. With karmic wheels, they burn again, the karmic wheels turning again. So that is what I'm assuming is the clean vocalist. And then we have the life devoured, the ruin, the blackened, these skinless halls, bones laid bare, the bones of all, the garden deafened to emerald's end. Karmic wheels, burning again. Mentioning karma, karmic wheels. I loved this like bridge too, all these memories. I mean, this singer fleeing, dying, all these memories, all dreams. Like, that was just such a beautiful bridge. And his voice is just so clean and just, it's just pretty. It's very pretty. Running wild, resistance, bearing the weight of the world, rearing from the ghosts of the past, dancing in clouds, dressage to the nameless dead, echoed cries cast into the air, fade away, eyes closed to the sun lost in tears of silence. Ooh, I'm wondering. Her name is Mother, and hell follows with her. And there was a horse, the white horse. I wonder what the like message is. I'm assuming it has something to do with karma, good and evil. because there was a lot of like, you know, the white horse, burning flames, and things like that. Ruined and blacklist, skinless halls. I mean, regardless, it was beautiful. What are the comments? What do we got down here? Okay, here we go. Oh, Season of Mist, you think of everything. Regarding the video's powerful yet somber message, the band explains Equus is, I wonder if it's, yeah, it has to be Equus, right? I don't know. You let me know in the comments. Equus is dedicated to the lives lost during the lethal bushfires that scarred Australia in 2020. Oh my gosh, yeah, I remember that. Alongside the people who died or were affected, many millions, if not billions, of animals were killed or displaced from their natural habitats. The enormity of this is something that will never be forgotten and should not be ignored. It is also a warning that the world we live in is changing from the damage we as a species have contributed to. Within this video, the dancer represents a scorched Mother Earth. From horror to humanity. Ever in tune with the heart and flow of the song and world, and ultimately aware of the inevitable and ever-growing destructive cycle we are in. Oh, and her body was in the casket. Her body was in the casket and then set aflame, and it's like all the humans, our species was like around it holding like the dead or something, skulls. Oh my gosh. That makes sense with the brush fires. Girl, that like changes the whole meaning of the song. All right. I mean, I'm down. All you have to do is like incorporate violin and acoustic guitar and cleans and screams into your song, and I'm sold. I'm sold. So beautiful message, beautiful layout of the track, production, everything about it was just like beautiful. Let's see what people are saying. You guys can't imagine how happy I am. Tim's vocals are so much good. I love music and I love Ne Obliviscaris. Stunning, even by Neo's ridiculously high standards. This is stunning. Those last 5 minutes, Jesus. It makes me so happy to see they credited Murray, the horse, in the description. Oh my gosh, his name is Murray. That's a cute horse, girl. Ne Obliviscaris never disappoints. I'm so honored to have seen them in Cleveland and met them. Excellent people and fantastic musicians. Yeah, I have a feeling that that song live would just be insane. And I bet you this is definitely a band that would have like fog on the stage and visual effects behind them on like a screen and like some cool laser lights. Like that would be so cool. Cello. So they did have female vocals and extra female, obviously violinist. The horse. Murray. They did have a choir. I heard a little bit of a choir in the end. Oh my gosh. Murray! I'm sorry, I love horses. That was a pretty horse. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's reaction on Ne Obliviscaris' song Equus. I really hope that you enjoyed. Please let me know down below what your thoughts are on this song. So are you excited about Exul? Have you ever seen them live? Tell me more about this band, because I'm very curious. I'm very, very excited about this album. For all the reasons I mentioned, okay? Opeth, Blackwater Park, girl, that got me in my feels, that got me in my tears, okay? And this is that. This is that, but almost like a little bit more intense, where like Opeth is a little more like sad boy melancholy, at least Blackwater Park. This song was like an epic journey of emotion. So thank you so much to Season of Mist for partnering with me on this video. I will have all of the links for Ne Obliviscaris and their new album Exul for you to pre-order down below, as well as a link to this music video if you want to watch it yourself, as well as the website and everything for Season of Mist if you want to check out more of their bands that are on their roster, because, you know, record labels that support us, we should support them back. Y'all know this, okay? So thank you so much to Season of Mist. I'm super excited to be working with you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, you guys.